Hello. Hello. I can't find my I can't find my live. Hi Tia. How are you? I see you were here first. Thank you. Robert, welcome. Thank you. Hi. Yvonne, how are you today? Tia's at work and bored. Well, work can be boring. I know. This to me is not work though. Some people find this boring. I don't know why. Doesn't make sense to me. But, you know, I find it relaxing and absorbing and satisfying. And what can I say? I love diamond painting. I'm truly addicted. I've been doing this since I woke up at 11:30 today. I mean, nonstop. I've been working on this. Don't ask me why, because what I do. I sit here and I diamond paint all day. So I don't have much to talk about except for what you guys want to talk about. Well, I don't want to get political. So I'm just going to not repeat what everybody has said, just agree. Whoa, nice motorcycle. Sorry about that. So, what's everybody doing? Hey, Tina, hello. Suzanne, welcome. Diamond Queen 2020. Good evening. And Shawana. Welcome, Shawana. Thank you for coming. So I'm just going to hang out today. That's all I want to do is hang out with my buds. But, what's been going on is almost too imaginary. I mean, I can't even imagine it. And yet it's happening. So we'll just say I agree with what everybody else has said. Hi, Brian. How are you today, Brian? Did you get enough sleep? There's always one, isn't there? I've been working on this one color for a long time. It takes up a lot, but it's not quite blocking. And anyway, what did I do today besides diamond paint? I talked with some friends. We hung out and had coffee, which I enjoy in the morning. It's nice to have friends and people you can talk to, or just hang out with in companionable silence. Am I going to the retreat, Tia? I wish I was. I could afford the money for the retreat. I can't afford the transportation. It's just out of my budget. I am working on Pastel Kitty and I'm almost done. And I just started it 2 days ago. I can't help it. It's so pretty. Drats. Yeah, I wish I was going, Tia. I mean, would be nice to go crazy with everybody else and meet everyone in person, face to face. Though I know most of you face to face, or many of you face to face who are going. I just wish I could go. Though I'm not even sure it's going to be gone. I mean, are they going to release us during this pandemic? Are they going to allow that kind of thing? I don't know. That's a good question, Diamond Queen 2020. What new release does everyone want? I know you will, Brian. Thank you very much. We're not going to miss our morning coffee, huh? And of course, just as I put it away, there's another one. If I can find it again. I just saw it. I'm going blind. Nope, there it is. Right there. So what does everybody want for tomorrow? Suzanne wants the chunk pins, and I know I want Chuck also. I love his work. Yvonne wants the koala and Chucky baby. I haven't seen the koala. I've missed some new release, preview, I guess. And I haven't been on Instagram in a while. You're doing a collaboration with the koala? That's good, Diamond Queen. That's I like that. I've got Rhiannon here, and I've got what's the name of it? Shepherd's. It's I can't remember it. I know a lot of people have it too, but I can't find anybody to do a collab with, so I'm just going to pick one. I still don't know which one, but there's not 4 coming out, just 3. Hi, Tina. I saw the Chuck, and I saw the other one, which isn't that another wolf? Or something? I don't know. I don't know because I haven't seen them all. All right, I need to pick another color. Pick another color. Let's go for this one. There's not too many of these. It's a mama koala hugging her baby koala while the fires are going on. Oh, what a nice one. Oh, yeah, the lady with the mask, the partial. I don't like partials. I don't care who does them. I just don't like partials. There's something about them that, I don't know, turn me off. Maybe because when I first got my first diamond painting, it was a partial, and I didn't know it was a partial. I mean, I didn't know the difference until somebody or something mentioned full drill. And then I started looking for full drill. That's when I found the full drill ones. The camping one is Chuck Pinson, isn't it? It looks so nice, and it's that old-fashioned car is in there again, that 50s truck. Is in there. And it looks so peaceful, except I don't do camping. I don't do glamping. Give me a nice hotel with room service. Said it before, I'll say it again. No camping. Beth. Hi, Beth. Welcome. Thank you for coming in tonight. What you doing? How are you feeling? And What did everybody get last week? I'm curious to know about that. I still haven't seen everybody's. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. You're so good. Okay, all done. That was easy. I like working methodically for some reason. I only work a section at a time, and I work from the bottom left and go outward to find my colors. So like the next color is J. That's the closest one to me. So J is 3072, a really pretty taupe. Still waiting for 2 of your diamond paintings to come, Robert? From where? Diamond Art Club or TSA? Because, well, I guess either one of them you're waiting. Okay, I think it's time to refill. The new releases that are coming out tomorrow, Tina. Hey, Crafting with Dixie. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming and visiting me and keeping me company on a Friday night where there's nothing to do. At least not around here. My pre-order of I Am the Dragon will be here tomorrow. I've got 3 coming from TSA, but not all at once. Elizabeth, hi, and that's a lot. I wish I could. Tina from Diamond Art Club. Elizabeth, 3 from TSA? Wow. And Diamond Queen has 3 coming on Monday from DAC that are pre-ordered. And they're in now? Isn't that nice? It's nice when they actually come in, your pre-orders. You don't have to wait forever. Rebecca, how's my Rebecca? Are you feeling better today or now? I know you were feeling better this morning, but I'm wondering how you are after a day up and, well, not running around, but running around more than you usually do, more than you should. Your first Mandy, Elizabeth? I've done a couple of Mandys, I think, or one, at least one. Was Hello Beastie. Rebecca feels pretty. Oh, so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay. And I pity any man who dares to stand in my way. Oh, oh. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Did you get the dragon one from Diamond Art Club? No, I haven't gotten anything from Diamond Art Club because Diamond Art Club is currently out of my budget. I have had to tighten my belt a little bit. You knew I would know the lyrics? Come on. Of course I do. My mother made me watch musicals, and I loved them. We used to watch together on Sundays when she was home from work because she worked every day of the week. And then some. But she was always home on Sundays, and that was always family day. And we'd have to play along with her. We'd do crossword puzzles and watch TV. And you're still waiting for your 2 from TSA, Brian? I know. I'm wondering if those 2 will ever come. But they're coming from China, so you have to be patient. We all have to be patient. I am waiting for my mystery diamond painting to arrive. That should be fun. Because Evermoment's still working, but who knows what's going on with shipping. Shipping is a whole nother thing, and with alleged sanctions being made. You cry every time, Yvonne, with West Side Story? I don't know if I cry every time, but I sing along every time. I can't help it. Do the same with what's the movie with Barbara Streisand? What is that? Where she plays Fanny Bryce. What was the name of it? That's okay, Tina. There's a lag here anyway from my talking and your hearing. Or rather, from my talking and your writing. There's a lag. No, not The Sound of Magic. Not The Sound of Music either. That was Julie Andrews. Why can't I remember? Oh, God. I've got the memory of a gnat. I just proved it. I suffer from CRS. And it's true. I can't remember anything. Well, I have a reason for it. I did have a TBI. And a lot of my childhood memories are gone. A lot of my memories are gone. One of them is going to be a custom mystery, Brian. Funny Girl, that's it. Thank you, Rebecca. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. My brain just went south. Amazing. It's amazing what things I do remember and what things I don't. I find it very hard to remember personal details of what happened to me as I was, over this event or that event. I can't remember. For instance, I can't remember taking a high school picture, but I know I did. And I can't remember what I did in the 9th grade, but I remember going to school. I remember having lunch at the local Chinese restaurant. We'd always have fried rice and a Diet Coke and an egg roll. And it cost $1. It was just $1. And that's what I'd have for lunch when I was allowed out, because we weren't allowed out until 9th grade. So before that, I had to suffer in the cafeteria. That I remember. You're absent with buying, Tina? I'm on a no buy. Except for that mystery diamond painting. That's already done. And Rebecca's my partner. I hope she likes the one I got her. But it's going to be fun. I enjoy mystery diamond paintings. The last one, though, was one I basically picked out myself. So after a short while, I knew which one it was. Because we chose from each other's wish list. And I'm not sure that was the right thing to do. I think next time we should go full mystery, like this one is. Full mystery, no picking out one for another, from your wish list. Why should you get what you want? You're supposed to get a mystery. It's a good idea, though. You keep buying, Tina? I don't know. If I keep buying, I keep going broke. So I'd rather order in Chinese food or Subway or something. I'm going blind today. These are so similar that my eyes are going cross-eyed. No, not the swap Facebook. This is a mystery diamond painting, a mystery collaboration, let's call it, that Rebecca and I are hosting. And we've got about how many people, Rebecca? 30, 34 or so people who are paired up and ready to, hopefully they put their orders in because they were supposed to do it before the end of May. And hopefully they've got their orders in already so we can hurry up and get them. I ordered mine from Evermoment, which I hope is going to be quick. I did ask them if they would please get it out as soon as they could. And they obligingly said yes, but whether or not they do it, that's another question. How do you? I'm sorry, it's already been closed off. We were advertising it, so to speak, all month in April and part of May. And you signed up on Rebecca's Facebook page because her page is active. Mine is kind of, but then I'm still new at this. I'm still new at doing unboxings and WIP and Chats, which I find difficult because I don't know what to talk about. Let's see. Elizabeth says, I kitted up Dragon Sword from TSA and one from Dreamer Designs today. Since I don't have one going in the craft room, the Dreamer Designs is square, so it'll be in the craft cave, as my daughter calls it. Aw, J-Rob, thank you. I love you too. I love you too. You're sweetie. Well, I have 2 Diamond Art Clubs sitting here. A Rhiannon and Shepherd something. Rebecca knows. I don't remember. You see, again, the memory. It's gone. And I haven't decided which one to do or if I'm going to do something completely different. J-Rob says, I have 3 WIPs right now, and I'm trying to get one done so I can start another. Wish I could take a few weeks off of work and just diamond paint. I know. I am so happy to be retired and disabled. Well, not happy to be disabled, but happy to be retired, which I am now once I turned 65. They consider me retired, not disabled anymore. But I can sit here like I did today from 11:30 in the morning. Shepherd's Cottage, that's it. That's the one. You see, Rebecca remembers. She's my memory. She's becoming my memory. Because this CRS stuff is real. And it's very frustrating, too, when I try and retrieve a memory and I can't. I mean, retrieving words and stuff like that, that happens to many of us, especially those of us with fibromyalgia, because we've got the fibro fog. But add the TBI on top of it, and I have what the doctors called bizarre amnesia, because not every memory is lost to me, but there are chunks of my memory that are gone. They're just gone. I can remember them happening, but I can't remember what happened. Does that make sense? Rebecca, you don't want my knee. It needs to be replaced. Like yours, but I don't want to do it yet. Not if I don't have to. So until the pain becomes unbearable, or maybe before then. I know the doctors told me don't wait until it, it becomes so bad. Because then it'll just be harder to rehab from that. J. Rob is on after me, Robert. Our beautiful J. Rob, Jennifer Roberts, DP Addiction Adventures. Oh, look, I remembered. Because sometimes I can't even remember something that was right in front of my face a minute before. And I don't know if that's the fibromyalgia or the TBIs, but I'm brain damaged. What's your excuse? I love being able to say that. J. Rob's going to try and stay awake. We'll help you. We'll all help you. Yvonne has Shepherd's Cottage. What sucked all the energy out of you today? My doctor told me not to wait too long to have my left shoulder replaced. You see? I mean, they tell us not to wait because they want to operate. But if you can live with it, I'd rather not go under the knife. Oh, I'd definitely rather not go under the knife. Thank you. Fiber fog is Beth's excuse. Yay! That's your story and you're sticking to it. Sounds like a good excuse to me. Well, it's not an excuse. It's a reason. We don't make excuses. But that's the reason. And it just is what it is. We can't help it. Of course, part of it could be my age too, since I'm becoming an alta caca, which means old shit in Jewish. Oh. J. Rob says, I think it's just doing all the Zoom therapy. 6 hours of sitting at the computer and doing therapy nonstop is exhausting. The other 2 to 3 hours a day, I do case noting. Oh my gosh. I can believe it. Audie, hi. Glad you could make it tonight. I love seeing my Audie. She's my girl. Well, you're all my girls. What did you walk into? You walked into my live, which is a surprise to everyone, including me. It's always a surprise. I never have any idea of what's going to happen. or what I'm going to say. And who knows what's going to come out of my mouth. Because I don't know. You see, it's ridiculous. Everybody's saying hi. Hi to Shawana, and hi to Audie, and hi to J-Rob. And we say hello, and we say we love you. I love this community so much. It's so nice to have made friends. Dancing because, J-Rob, Jennifer, sweet. How very sweet. You're going to make me blush. Y'all going to make me, y'all. What am I? I'm from New York. Why would I say y'all? Because it's easy to say. You see? Who knows what's going to come out? I could talk about, there's a lot of things I can talk about, but most of them are, not most of them, but most of my memories that I actually remember are a little, shall we say, risque. I had a lot of fun when I was young. Crashly, she's been here a minute. You're working and lurking? That's okay. You're allowed to work and lurk. As long as I get my hippie pen. Long as you're working on my hippie pen. Then you can work and lurk. Unless you're diamond painting, in which case you're excused. Tina, still young? Who? You or me? Because I'm not. I'm getting old. But loving every minute of it. Well, not loving every minute of it, but not hating is a better choice than loving. Because it's hard to love retirement on a fixed income. Because you know exactly what you need to have in order to make it through every month. And I've got some savings, but J-Rob says the song keeps going through my head, staying alive, staying alive. Beth is going to have her second grandbaby in November. Yay! And what can't you say now? Oh, and I'm going to have my fourth niece. Well, my third niece is having a baby again. Actually, she's the first. She's the oldest. And she just had a child a year and a half ago. Or 2 years ago. I forget again. See the brain. But I'm going to be a grantee again. I love it. I love the babies. That's the best thing. That's the best thing that's going on in my life is that my nieces have the twins and Ava. And now another little girl is coming along. And I know it's a girl because they did genetic testing. Jennifer, you're procrastinating? And sharing our world. Yeah, we're trying to, what's the word again? You see, there's another word that just went missing. We're trying to enable. Just rub it on me. I'll probably be 60 something by the time I get a grandbaby. Oh, procrastinating. That's somebody else's handle. That's Robin's handle. That's her channel, the procrastinator. I haven't seen her at Robin in a while. The word that means making babies. I predict that there's going to be a lot of babies born this year and early next year. Because people who were stuck inside, what else is there to do? Chat needs to have a spell check. Yes, that's the spelling, Jennifer. Procreating. And there's going to be a lot of procreation going on. Of course, now that everybody is beginning to ignore everything and go out anyway, and they're starting to open up restaurants and stuff, which I'm still against, but what am I going to do? I mean, have to go out, wear a mask, sit at your table with a mask, take it off to eat. I don't know. I don't get it. Of course, many people are not going to bother with masks. And the masks are not so much to protect me as it is to protect you. I keep thinking of some weird names I'm sure these poor babies are going to be named. Like what? Jennifer's licensed to keep one. Yes, Crashly, we know you have a 5-year-old. She can unlock doors. She can pick locks. That little cutie pie can pick locks. But she is adorable. She takes after her mommy. Probably in her wildness, too. Takes after mommy. No, she wouldn't leave your side. She's your baby. Along with Callie. Callie is so cute. Oh, I love that kitten. It's a shame they have to grow up to be cats. You wild? Yes, you wild, Crashly. You definitely wild child. And you got another one. So, didn't your mother say you should only have a child like you? I know I put my mother at her wit's end sometimes. But I wasn't too bad. My brother, ooh, he was the stinker. He was the one. He wasn't the big brother who protected. He was the big brother who picked. And he picked on me. Oh, and of course I was the little, I'm going to tell mommy. So I was the brat that always told on him. But then if he wouldn't pick on me, I wouldn't tell on him. And your mom never lets you forget it, Crashly. That's right. You have a child just like you. Just like the ancient Chinese curse, may you live in interesting times. Unfortunately, we're living in interesting times. Because interesting usually means chaotic. And jumbled and dangerous and all that other stuff that interesting can mean, especially when you're talking about interesting times. These are interesting times, and they're going to be for many a student years and years from now. The great pandemic of 2020. is going to be a thing in the history books. But who knows how we'll be perceived? Will we be perceived as smart or as foolish? I personally think it's going to be the latter, but that's not for me to say. Didn't I? Okay, didn't. Crashly says, I've started a video so I can show my kids what these crazy times were like. So when they're older, they can see it firsthand. And remember, I know these are crazy times. But us diamond painters know how to chill and have fun and enjoy life, what we can get of it. But I feel bad, Jennifer, that you have to work so hard. Oh, is it any easier working in the office than it is working from home? I don't know. Maybe it is. You mean the 1960s, Suzanne? Why do you feel like you're living in the 1960s again? That's an interesting statement. Yeah, I imagine, Jennifer, it is, easier. You can debrief the staff, and when you talk about something difficult. Nice. When are they going to open you guys up again? Are they thinking about it, or are they being smart and saying, keep it separate still? Plus, you get body language when you're in person, not just facial language. You get to see the body language that goes on with people, and their body can say a lot. Well, we're in Michigan, so it's crow. Yeah. You're hoping 2 weeks? See, I'd be scared to go back to work, but then I have an autoimmune and I'm older. So, yeah, I'd be scared to go back to work if I had to work. Especially the kind of work you do. I could never do that. My niece is a child therapist. A child psychologist. So she works with children, and apparently a lot of them have had trouble because of this. Can't blame them. It's confusing. It's very confusing. But school's over, so parents can relax a bit. Of course, the usual things to occupy children are not necessarily there either. Crashly says, I'm just hoping that the joy of interacting with other humans face to face doesn't diminish in our world. I wouldn't think it would, but yeah, that's a valid fear. Suzanne says, Nikki, I'm more scared to go to the dentist than go to work. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Rebecca says, my sister called me a little while ago and said there were dozens of gunshots she can hear from her house. Protesters were trying to get onto or block a major freeway. Holy macaroni. Wow. I don't understand the violence. I understand the protesting, and I agree with the protesting, but the violence, To me, those are just punks who want to cause chaos. They think it's fun. It's how they get their kicks, by making other people crazy, hurt. Robert says, I'm not going back to work because our store is not part of go back to work orders. Yeah. She's in Florida trying to get on 595. You mean down here, Rebecca? Wow. I stay away from the news. Yvonne says, I've been working whole time, customers driving me crazy, getting busier, and I am by myself, hoping they bring people back. Ashley says, more and more companies are sticking with this work at home thing, which is great if it's a beneficial move from a company standpoint. But the more companies that do that, the less face-to-face interactions we will get as consumers. It's just scary. That's true. That's very true. Well, the protesters should not be on 595. It's a highway, for crying out loud. Why would you be on a highway? You should protest the way we did in the 60s and 70s. Sit in. You have a sit in. You go to City Hall and you sit down and you refuse to leave until they do something that you want them to do. And you let them pick you up and carry you to jail. I mean, we did it all when we were younger, but we didn't have as much violence. That's what I don't understand. I don't get the violence on either side. Melly. Oh, that's okay, Melly. No worries. How are you, Melly? I hope you're staying safe. I hope we're all staying safe. Staying safe. I can't talk. I need something to drink. I keep getting a frog in my throat that I just can't get rid of. I don't know why. It's definitely uncomfortable. Definitely very uncomfortable. That's why I sound so hoarse, even though I'm not hoarse. Maybe it's from not talking, because I sit here all day long and I really don't talk that much. I sit and I watch YouTubes. Jennifer, go set yourself up. Hugs back, and I will see you soon. Again. Elizabeth says that's because if we pulled some of the stuff these youngsters today are pulling, our parents would have wore our butts out. Yes, but that's child abuse. I'm sorry, when did we become so sensitive? Not that I ever got a spanking. My mother didn't believe in that. But then that might be why she had a wild child. Maybe she should have spanked me more often. Because I was definitely a wild child. Ashley says, I'm training a class at work right now that consists of all Colombians. And once I said, sorry, I have a frog in my throat, they all started freaking out, thinking I meant an actual frog. Well, it's an American idiom. And, an English idiom. And hard for foreigners to understand. Elizabeth says, I don't feel we were abused. I don't either. I don't consider, raising a hand that bad. I mean, it is when you go too far, but not, Audie says, some people just want to watch the world burn and others want to be the ones to burn it. When these people end up in the same place, the worst kind of chaos ensues. This is true. Brandy baby. She's the only one that calls me Mama Mickey. And I don't know why, because I ain't that much older than her. Tia said, I didn't get a spanking either. I do not have a friend who's never asked my parents why they didn't spank me. They think I'm extremely spoiled and should have been spanked. I don't know if it's spoiled, but I never got spanked. You know, my mother she did slap my brother across the face once when he was an older teenager. He said something to her that he should not have said, and she just reacted to it. So, how are you tonight, Brandy? We've got another 10 minutes or so, less maybe. I'm going to cut us 5 minutes early so we can all go to the bathroom, have a drink, go to the kitchen, refill before Jennifer and her live, which is coming up next. And I hope you'll all be too. Be at? No, either one is wrong. Mistria says, question, is Tina Burney and Tima the same person? You know, the dark DV with sparkles? Yes, I believe they are. Tia says, oh, my father would have been livid. There will never be any smacking across the face. That's another level of discipline. He must have been totally out of control. Yes, he was. What he said was, it was bad. I am good trying to upload my first WIP and Chat for my collaboration with Kara. Ooh, wonderful, Brandy. That's terrific. That is wonderful. Suzanne is here. Didn't I say hello to you earlier, Suzanne, or did I? I don't know. I don't remember. I have suffer from CRS. We know this already. I'm repeating myself. But then I suffer from CRS. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you guys crazy. But it amuses me. Oh, you see, I thought so. I thought so, Suzanne. I can't help it. I need something to laugh at. And there's not much to laugh at these days. So I amuse myself. Ooh, ghost drill. Oh, Brandy, thank you. I love you too. Well, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, then nobody else can. Thank you, Beth. Oh, all these affirmations. My God. It's going to go to my head. Listen, I'm going to cut it short here. We've got about 6 minutes. You call me Mama Mickey because you were the first one who embraced me into the YouTube community. Aww, Mistria, and you're doing so well. You're doing really well. I'm very proud of you, Brandy. So, yeah, you're the only one who could call me Mama Mickey. The only one. Unless you're under 30. Then maybe. Because I never had kids. So everybody say good night and say I'll see you over at Jennifer's live. Adi, would you post her link? Or at least a link to her channel? I appreciate that. You're always on the ball. That's why everybody makes you a moderator. Audie, I love you too. See y'all over there, guys. And we're going out. If Audie can post the link. Quickly, quick, quick, quick. You got a wedding present to finish, Elizabeth? Well, I'll see you there then. Bye, guys. Okay, and how do I end this? There we go. And there we go.